Hey y'all, the Rice is here, and we're here for another Real Talk with the Rices, which we have not done in a very long time. So here is the handsome Hubs.
Hey.
What, his birthday already passed?
Yeah, his birthday did already pass. He's got a new haircut. He looks nice.
What?
Hey, look at my outfit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
My booty.
And Kylan's booty. Okay, all right guys, remember no talking. So today's Real Talk is going to be about being a YouTube personality and my personality. Kylan, okay.
That's the personality.
I know, right? We're gonna talk about being like YouTube personalities and I guess how that translates into real life and you know, just that in general, I guess. So
just kind of growing into it.
Yeah, growing into being a YouTube personality, because y'all know when I started our YouTube channel, it was called ED Hill 1988, and it was just like me. I started off doing, I think my first video was, Carson, that's enough. Ooh. Ooh, I was about to sneeze. My first video was like a picture, just a slideshow of John and myself, and then after that I did like wedding updates. Oh, excuse me, hold on. Okay, and then I did like wedding updates, and then that transitioned into like, maybe, I think I did the wedding video. No, I didn't do a slideshow video. I didn't do a video of the wedding. And then that went straight into like pregnancy vlogs with Kane. I did do our honeymoon video, but I didn't do like any video. Anyway, so I did honeymoon, and then obviously we got pregnant with Kane on the honeymoon. So I started my pregnancy vlogs when I was 7 weeks pregnant, and it's just kept going since then. So I started my YouTube mainly as a way to have an outlet, because I was 21, I was still in college, I was newly married, newly pregnant, and all of my friends were still like clubbing and, you know, partying and being college kids, you know, and I was already technically a mom and married at that point. So I really just needed an outlet, and I loved finding girls that were my age that were also doing the same thing, because I didn't have that in real life. So it was cool to have that online. And so and
also you were also keeping a record of everything, because like when you were growing up, you guys didn't really have many pictures or family videos and stuff, so you were wanting to take pictures of everything, video of everything. Yeah, because even before YouTube, I was really OCD about like my photos and stuff. Like I love taking photos of everything, so YouTube was just another way to catalog that stuff, because I was already doing it anyway. So I just thought, okay, I might as well put it up online, and then that way I connected with people and blah blah blah. So how has my personality changed since being on YouTube? To this day, like people tell me that when they meet me in person, like y'all know I'm friends with Tiana on YouTube. Oh, she's also on YouTube. I'm friends with Tasia. I've met a ton of people on YouTube, and they meet me in person. They're like, Emerald, like, my friend Jordan too. And so they're like, Emerald, like, not to be, you know, rude, but you are so much cooler in person than you are online. And at first I was taking offense to it. I was like, oh, what does that mean? But y'all, like, they're like, oh, you just clown in person, you're so cool and down to earth in person, and online you seem really rigid and just like, you know, just really just the way you are online. And so I was like, you know, looking back at old videos and stuff, and I do realize that like now I'm starting to come out of my shell more, but I've never really showed y'all the real me on YouTube, mainly because like, I don't know, I still, even though because how it was, she was always when she was brought up, you know, you always make sure that everyone knows that you're supposed to be perfect, and you're supposed to not seem perfect. That's what it is. My mama's always, her saying was, be seen and not heard. And I was like, okay. So her thing was, you know, do what you got to do. Like my mom was the type too, she goes to work and people don't know where she lives, where she's at work. Like she only has one friend at work, and she's been there for like 9 years, and she's just the type that's like, I go to work and I go home and that's it. So she's very like, you know, just rigid that way. And so that translated into our lives, where even on YouTube I'm like, okay, get my pregnancy update and log off. You know, I never really mingle with a lot of people, and I'm getting better at that, because I do watch a ton of YouTubers, but I don't have a lot of YouTube friendships, mainly because I just don't mingle, and you know, I'm not the type to just comment on a ton of videos to be seen, kind of, or to say, oh well, I'm gonna comment on a popular person's video so that way I can get a lot of thumbs up and then people go subscribe to me. Like I'm not that type. Like if there's a video that I watch that I like, then I'll comment on it and that'll be that. But I'm not a big commenter, I'm not a big interactive type person in general on YouTube. So I'm trying to get better about that, because I genuinely like, you know, a lot of people on YouTube and like getting to know them. So and that's really another reason why you don't like doing that either, because you don't want people to seem like you're being friends with them just so you can get more views. And that's another thing about YouTube. Like I watch so many of the more popular YouTubers, and like I sometimes want to comment, but I don't, because I don't want to seem like I'm thirsty, or I don't want to seem like I'm commenting just to be like, okay, well if they share a comment, then they'll go to her channel, you know. So I've had to get out of that mindset, because I'm a viewer just like, there's water, but I'm a viewer just like you guys are viewers. So if there's a video that I'm gonna comment on it, I'm not gonna worry about somebody thinking that I'm only on the person's channel to get more subscribers, that kind of thing. So I've outgrown that a lot. And I'm just, and so, but like I said, I guess with my personality, it was always, I grew up like be seen, not heard,
And not to say that I'm like, how do I explain it? I don't know how that sounds, but on YouTube you'll get what I mean. Like I'm not extra on YouTube. I don't try to put up a front. I don't try to stir up drama. I don't try to do the most to get views, kind of. So I think that's why we've been on YouTube for a while. We've been on YouTube 7, almost 8 years, and we still have, you know, we haven't broken. And not that I'm saying like we have over 15,000 subscribers now, which is a ton to me. Like I'm just thankful for all of y'all, and I can't believe that I even have 1 subscriber, let alone over 15,000. But I think our channel isn't as big as it could be because we just don't have drama. You know, like I don't feed into drama. I don't I think it's the drama aspect, and the fact too that I just don't mingle with a lot of other YouTubers. That could be it too. Like usually if someone comes across my channel, they literally have to probably search for it, or they see it like, you know, maybe through a pregnancy vlog or something like that. Like I've never done a collab video to you know, get subscribers or to even get a shout out, that kind of thing. So yeah, and like I said, my personality is more of like YouTube is my outlet, and I'm doing it as an outlet, and if I get subscribers, then that's cool, but I'm not really on YouTube. I've never been on YouTube to try to grow my subscriber count, kind of. So I don't know where I was going with that, but being a YouTube personality, John has always said like I need to just open up more, and it's still just be myself. And it's hard to do that because you're still viewers, you know, and I still feel like I'm being critiqued, kind of. Like I don't want to do. That's your biggest problem. Yeah, I don't want to do anything that would allow someone to pick out a fault in me, kind of, or a flaw. Like I'm the type that's like, I don't want to give you a reason to have anything to say about me, you know. So
anything negative, like anything negative, good, yeah. You know, it's okay, but yeah, you know, you don't like to take that chance on doing that stuff. Yeah. Which I mean, it's understandable because, you know, nowadays anything get put online that's fine. If anyone finds a fault in it, it gets blown up, yeah, and then all kinds of craziness happens. So yeah, so I think I do like the bare minimum in terms of like I let y'all in just enough so that I'm comfortable with it. But like there are a few things, and you'll find out later on, but there are a few things that I haven't wanted to talk about, but I haven't talked about them because I just don't want to be critiqued, or I don't want to, not even critiqued, I guess that's the main thing, but I just don't want to have to deal with certain people saying certain things or thinking certain things. Like I'd rather just not put it out there. That way I wouldn't have to worry about any kind of backlash or anything in general. But even like I said, Tasia and Tiana and Jordan have always said, oh my god, you're so cool in person, and girl, like online, you know, I seem kind of stuck up online, and I don't know how I seem stuck up. I hope I don't seem that way, but I guess it's because I think, yeah, I'm getting more comfortable. You're getting more comfortable, getting better at it because you're loosening up and actually acting more and interacting more with. Yeah. And I'm interacting more with you guys because, and I'm always like, somebody said to me too, they were like, you're like one of the only YouTubers I've seen that still comments and like responds to every comment. Like I've responded to every comment that I could, like, to the best of my ability. Yes, she does. I responded to every comment for the past 7 years. Like I don't care how big our channel gets. Like I feel like come hell out water, like I'm gonna reply to every comment, because if you take time to write it, the least I can do is say thank you. And that's what I do. Like there are times where if you look at my videos and you can see a lot of comments, I'll just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you don't have to type anything positive. You don't have to say, oh, that was wonderful, oh, I love this video. Like you don't have to say that. So the least I can do is when I'm on YouTube anyway, the least I can do is just say a thank you, you know. So I'll always do that, y'all, no matter how many subscribers we get or how many comments we get. But I think I'm doing a better job at loosening up more and just not being so I don't know, I'm like, because y'all, I'm a perfectionist, so anything I put online, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be without enough, it can't have anything in it that you can, yeah, I guess I try to find a way to say it doesn't have to be perfect, but honestly it does. Like you have to be able to watch it and not be able to pick out a fault in it, and I need to get out of that, because there are a lot of things I could record that people get out, you know, get something out of, but I don't feel like dealing with any kind of hate or backlash or whatever, you know. So yeah, but being a YouTube personality, it's cool. Like I honestly do love it. Like there's so many people that say our videos help them, and like that's the biggest thing, is like when someone comments on there like thanks, you know, thank Emerald for her advice or something like that. Yeah. She always does light up whenever she starts reading those things. Yeah, I do. I do, like when I did like the breastfeeding video, like I got so many people saying, oh, thank you so much, this is right on time. And that's why I'm on YouTube, because those kind of videos that I love to watch, like those kind of videos that I wish I'd have my first kid. So I would never stop doing YouTube out of fear of being critiqued. Like I said, I'm getting a lot better at opening up more and you know, letting people in. But like I said too, there's like thousands of people. So for people that do want me to open up a lot more, it's like if you were to put yourself in a YouTuber's shoes, it's really hard to open up and have thousands of people critique you, you know? If you're that, like if you have my personality, like if you're the type that just puts up whatever and you don't care. If you worry about what people think. No, it's not worried about what people think, because there's some people that don't worry about what people think, but they still need to follow their business online. So, well, that's what I'm saying, but those people still do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you don't care what they think, you'll be able to be 100% all the time. Don't care.
Yeah. But I think the main thing is I care about what I think. So
yeah,
that's the main thing. I care about my image, you know. And so I mean that's good and bad, you know. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So being a YouTube personality, I've loved it for over 7 years, and I don't think we'll stop anytime soon. Yeah. But like I said, I'm going to try to be more open with you guys. I'm going to try to just let my personality come out more because, yeah, not that I'm like totally different. I don't think I'm completely different online than I am in person, but people have said that to me. So it's had me kind of like, you know, do some self-reflection and see what's so different about me in person versus on YouTube. And I think too, it's just talking to a camera in general. Like when I'm with Tasia or Tiana or Jordan, I get that one-on-one where there's phone conversation or it's, you know, in-person interaction. It's a lot different being with somebody like face-to-face. Like even now I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to 1,000 people, but I'm looking at a lens. So that's a little different too. You know, it's still to me hard to open up to a lens. So, and you know, you open up to a lens, then you get the response later, as opposed to in person, you're in that person's face, you get to, you know, read their cues, read their body language, you know, laugh and cry and all that kind of stuff with them in person. So that's a big difference too. But anyway, yeah, so that's, I guess this might be titled being a YouTube personality. I don't know what it's even going to be titled, I don't know. But people also ask to see John a lot more in the vlogs, and when I see John more, y'all will see John more. John works a lot, you guys. He just does. He's worked a lot. If you followed us since we started the channel, you guys know that he's always worked like 6 days a week since we've gotten married. And so I will show him as much as I can. And then too, I've also gotten a ton of comments about me talking, you know, over talking John and just talking. I'm a talker, as you guys know. I am a talker, and yeah, I talk a lot. And with John, I don't know.
I talk too slow. That's what it is.
Yeah, John knows to this day. He talks
just
so slow.
the way I talk and my speech and everything drives her up the wall. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, that's our relationship, and you know,
do you get upset when I overtalk? Well, sometimes you do say like, "Oh my God, let me get to that."
It depends on how it is. Like sometimes when you just kind of, as we're talking, and you're kind of just putting in words in my sentence and I continue with it, that's fine. But like if it's something comes up and you're like, come on, hurry up, God, hurry up, that's when I get upset, because you're rushing you. Yeah, exactly.
Or like I just did
at
now.
That point, see, at that point it's okay, because I couldn't think of the word, and then you said the word and it
that's what it is, y'all. I don't overtalk John. We finish each other's sentences, right?
Well, you finish my sentences.
Yeah. But I'm trying to, and y'all, and believe me, like any critique that I do get, y'all, I definitely like read it and try to change. Like if it's something that I can get out of it. Like if you're just like, oh, you're a B, and I'm like, no. But if you say, oh, you overtalk your husband, like I noticed that the next video, and I'm like, okay, well, let me, you know, I'll try to, you know, tone down a little more. It does, yeah. That's the kind of critique that I like, you know, like if people say, oh, I wish John would talk more, I wish you would let John talk more. You know, I understand that, but then too, like I still have this, and that's a big reason why I changed this to the Rice Life, to try to incorporate more of the family and John into these vlogs, because for the longest time, for 7 years, this was called Edie Hill 1988, so it was my channel. So I still have the idea of it's my channel and I'm gonna say what I want to say kind of thing. But like I said, honestly, it's the Rice Life now, so I need to let my husband talk. So I understand that, you guys, and I'm doing a better job of that. And then also I speak fast, and I grew up in a house with 5 children that spoke fast and that overtalked one another, and if you did not talk and blurted it out, then you're not heard. So I still have to train my mind that I'm not in a house with 5 children anymore, because that's just how it is. Like all of us talk, even like on Christmas, like we overtalk one another, we talk a lot, and you have to hurry up and say what you want to say or you don't get heard. So when I do that with John, that's just how I was raised. So I'm trying to change that. So yeah, what were you gonna say?
Well, no, I was gonna say, I mean, the biggest thing is just how you kind of grew up with your family. That's what you guys would do. Like even like if you guys were fluffing at each other, whatever, y'all would always interrupt to kind of get it in there. Not saying that we're fluffing when that happens.
But that's just how my brain is trained.
Yeah, it's just automatically how it goes in there. It's just you like to try to speed up the conversation so you can continue with it. Yeah, to get to my point. And with me, I'm pretty laid back, and I'm sure as everyone can tell, I'm a little bit slower in the talk department than everyone is. And it kind of grinds her gears a little bit whenever I'm trying to slow the conversation down. She's trying to speed it up. Yeah, we're literally polar opposites. But we work so well. Why is that? Well, it's because we love each other. Yeah. Boy, hush. He says he's starving. We're actually pulling up to the restaurant right now. So this has been Real Talk with the Rices, being a YouTube personality. Have y'all, and if you've seen my growth over the past year, because January will be 1 year since I started more
since I started semi-daily vlogging or vlogging more frequently. So let me know, comment below and let me know if you've seen a change in my personality, if you've seen a change in us in general, if you like it, because if y'all thought I vlogged a lot in 2015, 2016, like we have a lot of things planned, so there's gonna be a lot more vlogs and a lot more content and a lot more fun. So if you have seen my evolution over the past year and you like it, then let me know.
And let us know what you'd like for us to do, because if it's something that you guys want us to do, I mean, within reason, we'll try to get it done for you.
People have already said, and we were talking about this the other day too, people said they want you to do like a vlog with you and Kane, and I talk about that all the time. We always talk about him doing a vlog with Kane.
Daddy vlogs,
because y'all love when John vlogs by himself, like when he vlogged for that Chick-fil-A day.
That's because I'm an amateur.
He's still super laid back, you guys. So yeah, so let us know below any suggestions that you may have, anything you want us to do. Like John said, within reason. We've got a few things planned this year that y'all are really gonna like. So yeah, that has been Real Talk with the Rices, and our take on being a YouTube personality and all that jazz. So alright, like and
subscribe. Join us for the ride. No.
You don't want them to like and subscribe and join us for the ride?
I had 2 farts.
Oh Lord have mercy.
I got my booty.
You go to your booty. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Alright, bye y'all.
Like and subscribe. Join us for the ride.